Some powerful positive parenting tips for you today. 4 things that you must say to your kids daily. Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Jenkins, a clinical psychologist. I've specialized through my career working with children, adolescents, and their families, especially when it comes to positivity and positive parenting. These 4 things are essential to say to your kids daily, and we'll take them in reverse order. Okay, when I say that you must say these things to your kids daily, what I mean is that sometimes you'll use words. Did you track that? So you're going to communicate these things to your children. You're going to keep these foremost in your mind. You may or may not actually speak them as words. But these are the 4 things. Let's start with number 4. Number 4 is good luck. Now, what do I mean by that? Your children, regardless of their age, are controlling their own life. We teach a whole model in our parent coaching programs about how that control is determined by the level of maturity that your child has. The short version is, the more mature you are, the more control you get to have. But even infants and babies and toddlers have some level of control. As parents, we got to figure out what we control and what we don't. The message that we're sending to our children is good luck, meaning you're controlling your life. I hope for and wish for good things for you, but that's your responsibility, not mine. See if you can wrap your head around that for a minute. We become way too control freakish as parents sometimes. If you don't believe that, just ask your kids. They'll tell you. I just gave you number 4. Here's number 3. You can handle this. Sometimes we inadvertently send a completely different message to our children because we become what used to be referred to as helicopter parents. Have you heard that term before? A helicopter parent, picture yourself hovering over your child and swooping in at any point to rescue them from whatever's going on in their life. This sends the message that they can't handle it. Or we jump into, quote, help them with something that they are fully capable of doing. We do it for them, or we remind them. All of these things send a message, oh, I don't think you can handle it. I'm the person who needs to be tracking this and handling it because obviously you can't handle it. That's not the message we want to send. The thing that we want to tell our children every day is you can handle it. Let me get to the psychology behind this too, because the number one belief that drives fear and anxiety is, I can't handle it. At some level, every fear gets tied back to that. Think about your own fears and you'll see the truth of this. It has to do with something that you don't think you can handle. My life experience and my clinical experience tells me you can handle it, and so can your kids. I have seen kids handle some of the hardest things you can ever imagine, including abduction, loss of both parents, kidnapping. And I'm picking some extreme ones on purpose because those kids have handled it one way or another. Now, I get challenged about that sometimes. Well, what if they die? Okay, that's a whole different conversation because, spoiler alert, everybody dies at some point. And not to sound insensitive, but that's one of the potential outcomes and a certain exit strategy for all of us who are involved here on planet Earth. So let's not get distracted by that. When we go through a difficult thing, on the other end of it, we can look back and see that we handled it. And you've got 100% track record so far, and so do your kids. You've already handled everything so far. Let's send that message consistently to our kids. You can handle it. Hey, before I share number 2 and number 1 with you, let's get you connected to this channel in a way that can support you ongoing in your parenting efforts. Click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and we'll be bringing these videos to you on a regular basis. Here's message number 2. Another thing that you need to say to your kids every day, whether it's in a message or in spoken format, either way, here's the message. If you have any questions, ask. Okay? If you have any questions, ask. Remember in message number 4, good luck. That's an acknowledgement of who's controlling their life. So we're coming back to that. Message number 2, if you have any questions, ask. I'm not controlling your life, but I'm here as a trusted consultant, as someone who loves you and has some perspective. And please come to me if you have any questions. This is also an acknowledgement that unwanted advice, even for kids, and especially for grown kids, adult children, if you have adult children, unsolicited advice, completely unwanted. And you can tell because they didn't ask for it. So wait for them to ask and then be ready to provide that sagely wisdom and counsel and advice as they ask for it. If you have any questions, ask. I told you we're doing these in reverse order because this is the most important one, the thing your kids need to hear from you every day. I love you, no matter what, and even if. That's it. This is your job as a parent. I talk to parents all the time who are confused about their job. They think their job is to make sure that their kids, whatever, fill in the blanks. Make sure that they. Really, we're not very good at that as parents. We fail constantly at that job. I'm firing you from that job. Your job is to love them no matter what and even if. And that's the most important message that you have to send to your children every day. Whether you say it, whether you show it, they need to feel it. I love you no matter what and even if. That's the most powerful message that they've got to hear on a daily basis. Did those messages resonate with you? If they did, I think you're ready for this next one. It's about how to teach children responsibility. Vicki and I will share 5 powerful secrets with you about doing that. Just click that video that's up next and we'll get started on those 5 secrets.